Hello folks and welcome back to twitch.tv/gameswithnick. We are continuing our side quest streams. We completed 2 cases last time, which were actually more interesting than expected. We have potentially one more, and then a couple of Minecraft ones to complete. 3 Minecraft ones actually, so we might need one more stream besides this one full of just based on side stories. We played as the police for most of last stream. I just want to go back to being more normal Sherlock. Archive. So, property crimes. Grants array. Criminal pattern? Dispatch unit to investigate burglaries and addresses below. Nota bene, look closely into this amazing Alonso guy. He must be somehow involved. Chief Constable Donovan. We got 3 addresses. Liddy Cat House on Baskerville Street, north from the crossing with Salon Way in Grand Surrey. Baskerville Street, north from the crossing with Salon Way. It's in Grand Surrey, so it should be... Ooh, yeah, Baskerville Street is long. Okay, somewhere nearby. Nope, I need to turn left. I'm gonna... Ooh, what is this?
Magic is all the rage these days.
Yep. Assume it was over here.
Well, aren't you a dashing young man? May I ask your name?
Sherlock Holmes at your service.
I'm Lady Calf, but please, call me Miriam. How have I never seen you at any of my parties? Oh, you've missed out on so much fun. The latest one was a blast. First, a magic show, and then, to everyone's surprise, an audacious burglary.
I beg your pardon, Lady Calf, but why are you so excited?
Classic rich
Your
folk.
house that was burgled.
Let me ask you, have you ever witnessed a crime at a party? Of course not, but my guests have. Oh, it was a night to remember.
That's funny.
Everyone's gone home, but at least I have these fine gentlemen here to keep me company.
This looks quite lax for a police investigation.
I'm sure the officers are eager to sink their teeth into the case, but I thought a small aperitif wouldn't hurt. Nothing like a little champagne to get the brain working, I say.
Boy.
Could you be more specific? What exactly happened?
Well, there were drinks and hors d'oeuvres, followed by more drinks, of course. And then we gathered to watch the amazing Alonso saw himself in half. Oh, it was breathtaking. Some guests had to be revived with smelling salts. Then I invited everyone upstairs to see Abel's collection of curios. And there, someone had stolen Abel's treasure.
You mentioned a treasure.
Frankly, I have no idea what it is. Some kind of shell the size of a dinner plate. Didn't look that valuable to me. Abel brought it back from America, a place called Massachusetts or something.
You mean Massachusetts?
Yes, Massachusetts, that's what I said. He's been strangely obsessed with it ever since. Locked it inside a chest like some treasure. Poor Abel, he's going to be so upset when he returns.
Who is Abel? Your husband, I take it?
Yes. My Abel is a famous, what do you call it, astrologist. He travels the world, digging up saucy sculptures, old chamber pots, that kind of thing.
So I think archaeologist.
You boys and your silly hobbies.
I'd like to take a look upstairs where the burglary took place.
Certainly, be my guest. Such panache. You have to see it to believe it.
Give me just a second. Okay, let's go check it out. First floor, while we're watching the shows downstairs. Okay.
Lady Calf certainly spares no expense.
That they really had a party here, huh?
This deceptively simple box is actually an elaborate apparatus. Alonso must be a short, lean person to be able to fit inside. An industrial-looking saw, I imagine it's fairly loud. The saw was working for several minutes to build up tension.
Also covering the noise.
Short brown hair without a root. This ribbon bears faint traces of soot.
Well, there ain't any rabbits in this hat.
Lady Calf's party marathon. They say Grand Surrey is a district that never sleeps and they don't lie, especially when it comes to the Calf residents. Lady Miriam Calf, wife of the acclaimed archaeologist Sir Abel Calf, has listed 10 parties in this month alone and she doesn't plan on stopping. With her spouse away on an expedition to Mesoamerica, Lady Calf is hosting yet another lavish gala, this time featuring Cordona's best entertainer, the amazing Alonso. Okay.
Sir, I only just washed the upstairs floor. Just stay down here until it dries.
Can I talk to you at all?
Sir, I only just washed the upstairs floor. Just stay down here until it dries.
Cthulhu pedestal student. Cool. I remember a young woman. Trouble totem. Stone and marble, Athens. Mayan artifacts. This is not actually a door. The burglary has to have taken place here, right? No? Wait, what? Where did the burglary happen? I'm confused. Clearly not here. Oh, no, here.
This doesn't make sense. Why haul this machine up here if one could just steal the chest?
It looks like a leaf from a fruit tree. Botany's not exactly my forte, but it could be a pomegranate, possibly? I'm not half bad, am I? You have to admire the gall.
Okay, let's go check out the garden. can imagine her
Are
response.
you quite certain that you don't want a drink, Mr. Holmes?
That's it. A pomegranate.
This ladder's pretty long.
Long enough to reach the first floor.
Where did the thief escape from there? Ooh.
These gardening clothes look dirty, but those aren't grass stains. It's paint. These are fake. The rubber is very thin, too thin for actual gardening work.
This is a costume.
Large boot, size 9.
Alright. Is this actually a... Yeah, this is a location. Boy. Okay.
This ladder's pretty long.
Could you help me? I have nothing to hide, sir, but I've never heard of this.
Are you quite certain that you don't want a drink, Mr. Holmes?
What am I still missing? I thought I had looked at everything, but apparently not. Oh, well, yeah.
Shards of a broken bottle. That must have been one wild party.
Oh, okay. There we go. Reconstruction. Construction? Upstairs, maybe? Yes, upstairs. So... that's gonna be it. Right, it can be just the party goers.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
To saw the chest and mask the sound, the thief used the same equipment as in the magic trick, and at exactly the same time.
Give me a second. So where does this lead? I guess I should talk to her again.
I can tell you how the crime occurred, Ma'am, but first, if you'll indulge me, you don't have a full-time gardener, do you?
No, I don't. Why, do you think the lawn needs mowing?
Your lawn is perfectly fine. I just wanted to confirm my theory. The thief was disguised as a gardener in order to blend in with the servants. he used a ladder to climb up to the first floor and later escape.
But the sawing? Surely we would have been alerted by the sound.
Ah, this is where it gets interesting. You see, the thief timed it precisely to match Alonso's performance. Evidently, he knew the trick inside out.
Golly gosh, that makes it even more extraordinary. Mr. Holmes, you are a delight. You absolutely must come to my next shindig.
I can't think of anything I'd rather do less, but this investigation is far from over. Farewell.
Alright, next up, we're looking at Gallifrey between Belvedere and Bonanza. Gallifrey, Bonanza, 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 Belvedere, Gallifrey. Okay. So we just bought here. Oh, we need to go north, go up the stairs. No, you're just chatting. Sometimes you want to keep an eye out to see if you overhear people say something. This is probably the spot, yep.
Magic is all the rage these days.
Okay. Huh. Okay, well, let's go talk to the people first, and then we'll start exploring.
Who do you think you are, barging in here like this? Another
Very different perspective on the
here
bird.
to mock my misfortune. I will not tolerate your lampooning.
I have no intention of mocking you, and I am no hack writer. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Holmes! The name sounds familiar. Are you perhaps related to that brilliant young man, Mycroft Holmes? My late husband...
Sadly, I am.
Very highly of him.
Yes, indeed, he is my brother. I am sorry for your loss, Lady Gruber.
Loss isn't the word for it. It's an outrage. It was a black pearl necklace, not some mere bauble.
Actually, I meant your, never mind. What happened exactly?
What happened? I was robbed, for heaven's sake. While my guests and I were enjoying the amazing Alonso show, a thief broke in through the window and stole my necklace.
Do you suspect anyone? One of your guests, perhaps?
Good heavens, no. My soirees are strictly for Cordona's creme de la creme, very far removed from the debaucheries of that libertine Lady Calf. Do I suspect Lady Vaughan, the governor's own cousin, or the Right Honourable Lord Crane, or Lieutenant Colonel Wolfe from Dorset? Preposterous!
It was a magic show, yes?
Oh, yes. Alonso turned cards into butterflies. An impressive spectacle. Everyone loved it. Lieutenant Colonel Wolfe became so excited he had a coughing fit. I had to send him to the guest room to catch his breath.
I'd like to take a look at the crime scene.
Please go ahead, Mr. Holmes. I haven't touched anything whilst waiting for the police. Those laggards do take their time, don't they?
Alright. Okay. Let's just examine the bedroom. And the area of the magic trick, of course.
The audience don't notice the secret compartment hidden behind all the cards. Pushing this button swaps the upper and lower compartments and releases the butterflies.
Okay.
Signed by someone from the audience, I think.
Yeah, nice. He's playing the theme on the piano.
A hint of gravitas for my wardrobe.
We are still disguising as
This
Alonso
Alonso
next, huh?
enjoys changing faces as much as you do.
We are so disguising ourselves as the amazing Alonso. I can tell. There's on one floor, it seems like. Here's the bedroom.
This bedroom looks more like a treasury.
Or a dragon's lair. Even asleep, she's guarding her precious hoard.
All the other jewellery is untouched, but why?
This butterfly must have seen something. Come on, little chum. Spill it.
How did it get here? These cards are carefully arranged. The thief is trying to tell us something. The glass and the locking bars are intact. The windowsill is perfectly clean.
This guy has a coughing fit. It has to be accompanied to the room. Where is Could it be the man? I don't think so, but yeah, it kind of has to, huh? That's why only a specific thing got taken.
The Lieutenant Colonel picked the lock to the bedroom and opened the window to make it look as though someone broke in.
Ace 878. 1878, that's a date.
The thief didn't break in through the window, as he would have you believe, Lady Gruber. He picked the lock of the door from the guest room. It seems as though Lieutenant Colonel Wolfe has sticky fingers.
But why would someone of his station commit such a crime? He's a reputable man, a commander of the Dorset Regiment's 3rd Battalion.
Did he introduce himself to you as such?
Why, yes. He was such a debonair gentleman, a brilliant raconteur.
And an impostor to boot. A thief in Wolfe's clothing, so to speak.
But, Mr. Holmes, that is a serious accusation.
The Dorset Regiment has only 2 battalions, Lady Gruber.
What are you saying? I need to sit down.
Well, you know, I may catch the thief yet. Until then, I bid you farewell.
Alright. Finally, Souls Row and Joy Avenue. Souls Row, Joy Avenue, right here. Let me first check with these sellers to see if A, there is a magician costume.
Simply the finest.
Magician. Suit, merchant, African. Oh, this makes it harder for people to actually hurt me. It's funny. No
Of
magician.
course, think it over. Take your time.
How about any furniture?
You never. Sorry, I have
Nope.
nothing to offer you. Garden stat. Sorry,
Nope.
I have
Okay.
nothing to offer you at present.
I figured as much because the furniture to buy kind of increases as you move on with the main story, so all this extra stuff we've been doing doesn't really do much for that. Section. That'd be this house on the left, right? No? No, because that's Grand Hotel, isn't it? Intersection of Souls Row and Joy Avenue. Is it an actual house or is it a gallery that I'm looking for? No. Oh, there's cops here, so it's gonna be this place, maybe? Possibly? Yes.
Magic is all the rage these days.
Alright. Get back to these people.
My apologies, but I am not in the mood for visitors. Not after the debacle that was my last auction. Stolen from by my own valet. Bitten by the viper I nursed in my bosom. Oh, the indignity.
Oh, drama indeed. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I could help you get to the bottom of this.
Sir Finley Lane, philanthropist, industrialist, art collector. It is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Holmes. I suppose I could use your help, if only to confirm my suspicions about Vincent.
Could you tell me more about Vincent?
A scoundrel with one
Scoundrel.
leg and two faces. He's been my valet for a dozen years. Who would have thought that he would stoop so low as to steal from me?
Vincent has only one leg.
He lost his right leg in the Crimean War, but despite his age and his peg leg, he's actually quite spry on his on his foot. I took him in, gave him a job, and this is how he repays me.
What happened at the auction?
I intended to sell the gem of my collection, Cordona cypresses, to fund an orphanage. God knows we need to take some of these poor waifs off the streets. To entertain my guests before the bidding, I arranged a magic show. When it was over, I went upstairs to the gallery, and it was gone. The cypresses were gone.
Did your guests enjoy the show?
Oh, yes. The amazing Alonso is well worth the money. The orange trick was nothing short of amazing. Everyone was completely enthralled.
So you suspect your valet of stealing the painting?
There's no one else to suspect. He's the only person other than myself who was upstairs that day. He had asked for a day off only the night before, so I was a little surprised when he came here just before the auction.
Did he tell you why?
Something about a damaged wallpaper roll. I'm refurbishing some rooms, you see, but that's his job. I don't bother myself too much with the details.
I'd like to take a look upstairs where the burglary took place.
Well, you look like a decent man, Mr. Holmes. Here's the key to my gallery. It's the only copy, so please don't lose it.
Pretty big for an orphanage. An ambitious project.
He's gonna be an orphanage.
These must be the names of the contributors.
These are real sweet-smelling oranges, not props.
Secret compartments are hidden amongst the fake foliage. Nothing but a clever illusion. There are traces of concealer on the rim. Pushing this button makes the oranges grow within seconds.
That's cute. It's a little more original than tricks we've seen so far. Can we go up? Turn flat up.
The end's in Miner's End. The end of what?
Of some miners, apparently.
It doesn't matter who squeezes the oranges. What matters is who gets the juice. Cordona cypresses. Angelo Cicchetti, 1840. The frame is intact. He took only the canvas.
Remember playing sardines as a kid, squeezed into tight spots? This feels the same. Oh, someone spilled the paint. Mind your step, Sherry.
The paint splatters on the plank and floor don't match up.
Fella's only got one leg. Can't blame him.
Right, footprint, size 9.
The size matches your boot. Can I do something to it? No. But I thought I would be able to follow print. Nothing clearly out there, but apparently not. Where's the thing that I'm missing? Oh, there. Okay. I can't tell who the person is supposed to be, which annoys me a little bit. Oh, the one-legged guy. Yeah, let's have one leg. Yeah, he also has.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I don't know, this doesn't feel right. Like, somebody clearly took a wallpaper roll. Why?
The thief entered the house disguised as Vincent, removed his fake peg leg, and walked across the plank to the gallery where he stole the painting. Your valet is innocent, Sir Finlay. In fact, he wasn't even here on the day of the auction.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
The man you saw was disguised as Vincent, with both his legs present and extremely capable. As you were engrossed in the show, he walked across a plank to the gallery right above your heads. An acrobatic feat of no mean proportions.
My good old Vincent. In truth, I didn't doubt him for a
Sure.
second. Do you know who the brazen thief is?
Not yet, Sir Finlay, but rest assured I will find him.
I would be much obliged if you'll recover my painting, too. Just think of all the urchins who would get a chance at honest work.
Wait a moment, I thought you were planning to fund an orphanage, not a workhouse.
Bah! Workhouse. What an outdated notion. The orphans will be fed, clothed, and educated.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, they will also learn an honest trade. What's the harm in that? Sure.
I had a
it's
feeling
better
that
than
this
picking
is
pockets
where this
and
was
begging
going.
on the streets.
With all due respect, Sir Finlay, this is exploitation of child labour, no matter how you look at it.
You're entitled to your opinion, sir, but the fact remains the painting belongs to me, and what I do with it is nobody's business but my own. Thank you, and good day.
Jackass. Now the question is, do we have a date? So it's probably a newspaper that we want to be looking at. Date is 1878. The location is Miner's End. Businesses, like a costume shop? Maybe that's what I'm looking for. Advertisements? Obituaries. No. I went to the... No, yeah, it is. Owners. No. Oh, I need to pick the evidence. Maybe I need to go to the City Hall and look for businesses. Businesses, British. It's just that I feel like they gave us a specific. No, I guess here. Gimbel's Custom Atelier, Copper Street between Lestrade Road and Further Street. The atelier went into bankruptcy the same year. The building has since been abandoned. Copper Street between Lestrade and Furrier. Copper Street and Furrier. Copper. Lestrade, Copper, Furrier. Here it is. Is the market. Not particularly convenient to teleport to, but hey. Yeah. Really not convenient. Let's go, I guess, here. We're gonna go straight, turn left after the newsstand, and then turn the second right. Now we're going north, so I should point north. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yep.
Extra! The cheap. Thank
Thank you.
One and two. Did this thing? Yeah, this looks like it. No?
You must be the amazing Alonso.
Sir, if you want to book a show, unfortunately that is not possible. All of my props have been confiscated until further notice. And if you're here to ask me about those burglaries, I have nothing to add to what I've already told the police. It wasn't me.
Okay, you're clearly a woman. I was biologically a woman. Found chest. No Adam's apple. Feminine hands. I'm gonna try and believe her.
I'm investigating the burglaries in Grand Sarre. The clues led me to this atelier, but I did not expect to see you here. Someone has clearly been playing tricks on you. Cruel tricks.
It's good to know that you're on my side. I'm here seeking answers the same as you. The person behind this knows my tricks well. So well that it's uncanny. The thing is, I used to practice here back when the atelier was in business. Some of my props are still in the basement. And the answers are too, I think.
What are you waiting for then?
Look around you. This neighborhood is...
Oh, okay, we're gonna have to shoot our way through a
The
couple
building is
people.
overrun by bandits. What should I tell them? Don't mind me, fellas, I'll be in and out.
Let me compliment you on your disguise, especially the mustache.
Thank you kindly. I wouldn't call it a disguise, though. Alonso is my stage persona. But the moustache is indeed fake, guilty as charged. Mine is a slow grower.
Miss, please, I can see that you're a woman.
Very well, I am a woman. So what? I've learned all my own tricks. I want to be taken seriously, rather than as someone's jumped-up assistant. Do you really think that if I didn't put on this act, I'd bask in the glory of being the world's first female magician?
Actually, that sounds quite plausible.
Huh, that's easy for you to say. Sometimes, if we want to be true to ourselves, we
I'm
have
glad
to
I believed
pretend
her.
to be someone else. My friend told me this once, and I think that he's right.
It strikes me as rather dubious reasoning. Who is this friend of yours?
A close friend, who recently arrived from France.
It's Arsène
You may have exposed
Lupin!
me, but I simply don't see how my
Oh,
personal life is
okay, I dig it.
Fine.
I
I'll
dig
go
it.
inside and see if I can find something. Don't go anywhere.
I dig it. I dig it. It makes sense. I like it. They've got me. It's so stupid that you have to sit through the
Don't bother
animation,
moving. You've lost.
but they can still shoot you while
Time to knock this guy
the animation is happening.
Take a rest, my friend.
The snuff's ready.
I'll put you 6 feet under.
Don't bother
Yeah, those guys
moving.
with the shotgun, I kind of figured out their trick.
I'm coming for you.
You just gotta wait for them to reload and
The
jump
snuff's ready.
behind them. And what else?
You can overcome the brute now.
Take a rest, my friend.
Where are
Give
you
him the
next?
pepper
Oh
spray.
boy. God damn it. I couldn't actually do anything there
Eat lead.
because it was stun locked.
simple.
Is that the last guy?
The snuff's ready.
Nope. Just kidding.
Can overcome the brute now.
Ah, let's pop the snuff. Why not?
I couldn't miss the party. Just die.
Too simple. Excuse me.
Blammo.
Don't bother.
We good?
Give him the pepper snuff.
Oh, no, it's just accidentally shot that. Or someone shot that. I shouldn't say I. Costume shop probably down. Yes.
So little light for these little fellas.
The saw was tested on different materials, most meticulous. The same oranges as we saw at Lane's house. Timed to perfection. These must be the diagrams of all the magic tricks in the amazing Alonso's arsenal.
Oh, it's John. Okay.
You're getting warmer, Mr. Holmes. Warmer still. Join me at the fireplace.
Yeah, it's our boy! Ah, nice. Nice. I dig it. Dear Sherlock Holmes, I trust it is you who are reading this. Clearly, no one else would have had half the wit to follow the clues. The police are incompetent most everywhere, but here they're exceptionally pathetic. So imagine my surprise when I learned of you, a diamond in a dung heap, finally a worthy opponent. You see, stealing is a kind of magic. Every magician relies on his repertoire of tricks to deceive his audience. Alonso is a good magician, but she's not the best. I am. Her real name is Melinda, by the way. Like everything else on this island, our underwriting began to bore me. So I decided to play one last joke before I left, and if you're reading this, the effort was not entirely wasted. I must admit I have a soft spot for orphans, so I leave you the painting. May it go to a good cause. Au revoir, Monsieur Holmes. I hope our paths cross again. Arsène Lupin.
Warmer still. Join me at the fireplace.
Cordona cypresses and a bonus wallpaper roll.
Alright. Let me talk to her, I guess. Oh, is there an exit? There's usually a secondary exit. These spots, I guess not, huh? Yeah. Bad news, girl. Your friend Arsène is gone. I should tell her. I'm gonna tell her.
You won't like what I have to say, but you deserve to know. Your French friend, Arsène Lupin, used this place as a hideout.
No, that can't be true. He's staying at Il Palazzo del Luce. He's there at this minute. But how do you know his name?
It is my business to know things, miss. He is the thief. This was all some twisted joke to him.
No, this is just... This can't.
Aww.
He was the only one who understood me.
Oh, I feel bad for her.
I don't believe that you'll ever see him again. He has slipped away from the island.
I feel bad for
Good
her.
riddance to him, then. All men are the same, aren't they? They come and go, leaving nothing behind but lies.
Well, he also left the stolen painting.
Ah, you should have it.
Although I generally do not condone misappropriation, I think you should have this painting. Go to Europe, resell it, learn new tricks. Just don't make a show of it. It's still stolen property.
I will think about it. I never asked your name.
It's Holmes. Sherlock Holmes.
I am Melinda Teller. Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Miss Teller. Good luck.
Oh no, this is a mother's love. We don't want to do that. Okay, let's start with this request. This is the guy that was being blackmailed. So we need to go on the Primrose Cafe on this side of the building. I guess this is probably the closest thing. So I'm thinking we can finish off this Minecraft request today. These tend to be a little... I actually don't know how long these will be compared to the 2 side cases that we just finished. So we'll see. There's 3 total. And unless I stumble on some other special cases...
Here, grab a seat.
You even brought a book, huh?
then we might move on to the main story afterwards. So we'll see.
May I have... Same as always.
You just don't give up, do you?
Oh, come on, let's get closer. Can't see anything from here.
No, too early.
So we're just going to sit here all day?
Patience, John. I have a feeling this is more than simple blackmail. We'll be close when the blackmailer leaves, and then...
Lang.
Go!
Rush! Do, 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 do.
Oh, not a pretty sight, this.
What's happened?
Head trauma. Fatal. Gravity is cruel like that.
Yeah, that will do it.
A rather frivolous accessory for a military man. Shame it's all bloody now.
My goodness.
The knife is missing. He was stabbed several times before he fell. The shape of the wounds suggest a curved blade. A key, and where there's a key, there's a lock.
Hold on, what else? What am I missing? Oh.
Goodness.
It's almost like he's dancing.
Dancing the dance macabre.
No signs of life, no pulse. I'm declaring Corporal Ridley dead.
Please move along. The police are on their way. Everything's under control.
Is it now? The General's own son has fallen out of the tower, and not without help, it seems. I need to inspect the scene, and quickly.
The corporal? He ordered me not to let anyone inside without telling him. But now... Wait, are you saying it's a murder?
Oh, yeah. He was
A
stabbed.
brief examination of the body was enough for me to conclude that he was murdered by a blade of Ottoman origin.
You can't possibly be so certain.
Oh, I can be. The corporal suffered deep stab wounds which were inflicted with great force. They were made by a knife meant for cutting, not stabbing. A curved blade, such as an Ottoman jambir or a Gurkha kukri. I haven't seen any Gurkhas on the island, so the conclusion is quite obvious.
Amazing. You do seem more than competent. All right, go in. I'll wait here for the police.
Did you see anything suspicious?
No, sir, nothing. Corporal Ridley had to attend to some private matters upstairs. No one went in, no one came out. Oh, but that means the killer is still inside. Are you sure you
Or
aren't
he
going
escaped in
alone?
some other fashion.
I'm not alone. I have my friend with me.
Your friend? You mean your gun? There's no one at...
Never mind, I'll be fine.
The killer's gone. Vanished into thin air. Gonna join the Navy after all. That'd make Mycroft so happy, you know.
Shut up, John. This blade is a naval officer's dirk. Sharp and well cared for. The edge is covered with blood, but the tip is clean.
So it was a slice of sorts? Not tree. There's just sweaty odors.
Can you smell the
Somebody
body?
was hiding there.
Someone's been hiding in here.
Unless it's a laundry chest.
Smoldering.
But then it's a different mystery altogether. The case of the vanishing sweaty pantaloons.
This cigarette is still smoldering.
This is the ransom.
Exactly 100 mangears. The killer didn't touch them.
I know all about your latest affair. Meet me in the old city of Bruce Tower. Come alone and bring 100 mangears if you don't want the word to reach the wrong ears. Okay. Oh yeah, the person clearly just used the rope to run out afterwards. We're missing something in this room? Like I should, because it didn't say stuff about evidence and shit. Enter. Okay, so I'm ahead of the game. That's definitely where the killer landed, but...
I hope the police find the murderer.
Oh, no, this is the dagger.
This blade is a naval...
Why are we not
This
picking it up? Is it just there for us to examine? Oh, here? Yeah. There we go. That was the thing I was missing. This makes sense to me. It was not a stabby stab. If those are the options, it's fall. They fought, this happened. Yeah, I think that's good.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate. You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
No, I like this, right? He's hiding in here, jumps up, stabs him. They fight. Maybe this? Like, he's clearly been pushed. Well, I guess... It's like, I can tell... Let's try this one. Okay.
Ridley was attacked by his blackmailer, but before being pushed out the window, Ridley managed to wound him. The killer must still be bleeding.
Okay.
Come on, let's take the rope down.
I'd rather take the stairs.
Ah, what a bore.
Again, we anticipated.
Was there anyone upstairs?
No, the killer escaped. We're dealing with a carefully planned assassination. What can you tell me about the deceased?
We were from the same unit, stationed together at the barracks by the bridge, but I can't say I knew him well. Maybe someone at the barracks could tell you more.
Do you know if the corporal had any enemies? Someone who would want him dead?
No. None that I know of. But then again, there's always the Ottomans. They'd want all of us soldiers dead, I reckon.
Alright. Let's go back to what we had already found.
That was a rough landing.
Walking around here.
Wow. Amazing, right?
Disturbing is more like it.
Something else to look at. Not now. Except...
Doubt that this eagle is purely ornamental. Aha! A curved knife covered in fresh blood. There we go.
Careful, Sherry. Locals aren't too happy with what you're doing.
I'd better leave the knife here. Now is a bad time to ruffle any feathers.
Stop that! Don't touch those!
I should dress as a Muslim. Or an Ottoman, specifically. Which I don't really have anything for, do I? Alright. Okay. Thank God there's a clothing guy nearby.
What? Go away from it!
Don't pass by. Let's pick some.
Okay. That. No real change on the Ottoman scale. Alright.
A good choice. A good choice indeed.
Let's go accept the people around the pillar.
Help me, please.
Of course, my friend. Let me enlighten you.
Okay.
Is this familiar to you?
Nothing stands between me and helping a fellow citizen, except the absence of knowledge. Ask someone else.
We need to dressed with the navy outfit there. Ottoman say it's symbol of the House of Hassan, the most read family in the Old City. The house stands on the western side of the Old City Market. Old City Market is here. So if we just keep going up this way. Can I talk to this guy? No. Can I talk to this guy? No. Can I talk to this guy?
Could you help me?
No, brother. That's out of my knowledge.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Who's there? Hey. Who's there?
Why am I not... Like, this is it. There's the eagle.
Can I ask you a question?
Sorry, sir. I know nothing about that.
Well, they got an actual kit to,
Another knife in the pillar.
Oh. What does each knife in the pillar mean? No. 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 Family honor. Blood vengeance. Gyakmaria, or Blood Vengeance, came to Cordona from Albania during the Ottoman rule. Some locals find it appalling, some but not all, and the Pillar of Knives stands high as a grim reminder of that. Oh, it's funny, that's actually not even related to,
Who's there? Who's there?
Maybe more of a beard? Definitely need to disguise myself. Maybe it wasn't Ottoman enough in my disguise.
Who's there?
No? I'm literally dressed like this guy. Come on. He's in a pot. Anything in this market that I can use to,
Don't pop. Let's pick.
Oh, well, let me get a men's fez.
A good choice. A good choice indeed.
Who's there?
No.
Not bad.
Must be missing something. For now, let's get to the barracks that are supposed to be on the opposite side of the bridge, I think. And of course, to visit the barracks, we are gonna dress in uniform, since we got one, I think, right? Right? Huh, I thought we had gotten a... Well, there's the cellar right here. We can just buy Navy uniform, too.
Nice affordable clothes. Let.
No, where's the Marine uniform? Here. Sure. Arr! Yo ho ho ho, a pirate's life for me.
A good choice. A good choice indeed.
You aren't here to relieve me from duty, are you?
Alright, well, at least we found a barracks.
May I ask you something?
Ah, I know this, yeah, let me help you.
You know Lothario, he has recently ended his promiscuous ways after meeting the One. This is gonna be a Romeo and Juliet thing, huh? Okay. He has a number 4 engraved in something, so...
Ridley's blood.
Can I ask you a question?
I'd help you if I could, but I know nothing.
May I ask you something?
I don't know, but I'm sure there are others who'd be glad to help a fella in uniform. Ridley's blood is on.
What are the Marines planning? Begins, have revenge. I've overheard a conversation between Marines. Agitated by the corporal's murder, they were eager to take justice into their own hands. Their officer urged calm, insisting that they must wait for superior orders. Five, 4.
Nice. A room after my own heart.
A little austere for my taste. There are scratches on the floor. The locker was moved.
Since our last meeting, I've been dreaming of our short time together. But my dreams keep turning into nightmares. I fear that someone will find out. I know what I said before, but I was wrong. I want the life you promised. I'm ready to escape with you. I will be waiting for you at my house at dawn. Use the entrance with no eagle over it. Servants will expect an Ottoman woman wearing the scarf I gave you, Jailan. Okay, well, at least that explains how I enter in the thing.
That's quite a hefty sum. Enough to start a new life. 2 tickets to London. Would have been a very different ending for the corporal's story.
Yep. Literally Romeo and Juliet. Okay. Son, as you're aware, our position on Cordona is that of a man astride a three-legged horse. 2 legs are manpower and ship. The third, like it or not, is the Hasky Eagle. Remove one and everything will collapse. So would you kindly pull up your damn trousers and start behaving like a Ridley? I have tolerated your escapades long enough, and now I hear you have been gallivanting around the old city. This must stop immediately. Ottomans lead by their own rules. As long as we respect them, our fragile peace holds. Do not disappoint me, General Arthur Ridley.
Being the son of a general must be difficult. Rise all the way to the top. Make me proud, son.
Ooh.
Can you imagine me wearing that uniform? I think I'd look rather dashing.
Alright, so... go.
Don't pass by. Well, let's...
I need 2. Female Ottoman. With light makeup.
A good choice.
With a headscarf. Women's vest, even better. No accessories. No facial hair. Light makeup.
A good choice indeed.
I don't have the scarf that she gave. Oh, I need to clean the scarf. That's why. Okay, we need -4, 4, and 1. We can just double this guy. Actually, we can just add 1 to both of these. Combine them first. Add 1. And then we swap. And I'm actually going to take this guy and half it twice. And then add it up. Boom. Here we got a clean silk scarf. Which is now in my wardrobe into the... here. And the house is here. Entrance without an eagle. There we go. We are in, peeps!
My love, oh, I'm so... Who are you? Where's Mark? Answer me or I'll call for help.
You will do no such thing, Jalen. We both know it.
How do you know my name? And why are you wearing this scarf? What has happened?
A flood of questions, but I only have one answer. Mark Ridley is dead.
No. This cannot be. You're lying. Tell me you're lying.
Keep your voice down, miss. I don't have time for a lady's hysterics. Mark has been murdered, and I believe that the murderer is part of this house.
No. It was a secret. We were meeting. We were... How could anyone find out?
Somebody always
comes out
finds
one way
out.
or another. But enough of this. Tell me, have you seen anything suspicious here?
No, I heard the servants talking about blood near the main entrance, but I didn't think... This is too much for me. I can't.
I wasn't mean. Now is not the time for pity.
Blood trail near the main entrance. Here it is.
A bloody trail. Let's see where it leads.
Like, 9 out of 10, it's gotta be her brother, for sure. This is, you know, it's maybe a bit of an obvious side story.
All soaked in blood. A pile of fresh clothes. How convenient. Well, a fresh shirt is as good a lead as any.
So, think you can identify the killer on the first try?
Huh. Do you doubt me?
We're looking for someone. Just change his shirt and here? I guess this guy has dirty clothes. I mean, I'm sure it's not her. He doesn't have dirty clothes and he is wounded, so that seems like probably the guy, right? Because who else can it be? It's none of these people. Consumed by guilt or stress. Hives. Oozing through the bandage. What am I missing? Missing Dirk! And hands are shaking. You know, I don't know. Like, which one of it is it? Is it guilt or is it stress? Is he remorseful? He's the scion of the family. I'm gonna try to hope for the best and hope it's guilt.
What are you staring at, you crazy woman?
So, here you are. The wounded eagle in its eyrie.
What the hell? An Englishman here? Why are you wearing a dress?
I hate to interrupt you while you're struggling with your conscience. Perhaps you ought to have made peace with it before doing the deed.
My conscience is perfectly clear, Britt. Do you have any idea who you're talking to?
Indeed I do. You are the obedient son of this house. Obedient and wounded. But let me explain.
I am Osai, son of Hassan. You are on my father's property, and you better stop all this jabbering nonsense.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have every reason to believe that you were involved in the murder of Mark Ridley.
Are you accusing me?
Yeah. Or it means the crime. The bloody knife that we found.
That's right, I am. I recovered the murder weapon. It bears an eagle crest, the same crest that is so proudly displayed within your house.
And a proud house we are. My father speaks for all Ottomans on this island. Remember that.
No, he's not
I failed to
remorseful. He's on
detect
edge.
much pride in the callow way you ambushed the corporal.
What was the window of opportunity? I don't know. He was hiding inside the chest.
It couldn't have been very comfortable for you inside that chest, waiting to catch the corporal off guard. Couldn't you find a better place to hide?
You're a fine one to talk of tactics. You're dressed as a woman.
If you'll pardon the metaphor, he was a fishbone that became lodged in your throat. You had a strong motive to see him dead.
Which is that he is in love with the woman.
At the heart of this crime is a woman, Jalen. I wonder who she might be to you. Your wife? Unlikely. Your sister?
Enough! Don't you dare say a word about my sister. It was he who led her to sin. That son of a dog, Mark Ridley. He spat on our traditions and brought shame to our family. His father promised us peace, but I knew how it would be. You feed the crow, it tears your eyes out.
So you've risked the peace to right your honor.
I had no other choice. Not that you'd understand, Brit.
Ooh. You know, I am not the police. I'm working for Mycroft. Mycroft is trying to keep this whole thing under wraps, so let's keep the peace.
I believe peace between our people to be more important than this terrible incident.
You want peace? Well, then stay away from my family and never speak of this to anyone.
I won't say a word to the police. It will only complicate matters.
I'm regretting because of how bullish she is.
You're not so stupid after all. Now get out.
Yeah. I don't like it, but... okay, let's go back to my house. Maybe wear back something more appropriate.
Mr. Holmes, I trust your mission was successful?
Successful is hardly the word I would use. Mark Ridley is dead.
What? How? Explain.
Blackmail was a ruse to kill Ridley, but I managed to track down the culprit. He comes from a very influential Ottoman family. All things considered, I chose not to turn him into the police.
I see. Your prudence is commendable, Mr. Holmes.
What will happen now?
I cannot tell. I'm just a piece on the board, same as you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to report to your brother immediately.
Honestly can't believe you let the killer go. I thought it was a joke till the very end.
Yeah, I didn't love it either, but... Alright, let's do this one. My test is captured for the Panzer, the boss of the Eel gang. It's found in one of the warehouses, we just don't know which one. Let's start by finding this guy. Well, I need to figure out first... Okay, instructions for a good cover. You have to disguise yourself as one of the gang. He has recently faked his death and gone into hiding. A betrayer in the recent news from Silverton. Pretty easy to find. We go to the Chronicle and go from there. Why aren't you? Thank you. Recent bits from Silverton. Mr. William Hard died in a tragic accident in Silverton at the age of 29 years. A loving father and upstanding citizen, and he leaves a wife and 5 children to mourn his passing. So I need a scar and an open chest thing. Something like the artist, but more of a gang. What bruises do? No, Scarface. Oh, I need to literally be him, don't I? Okay. Okay. So where's the closest? By the church. So I think,
Art stolen, children homeless. Interested. Check the front page. You won't regret it.
I feel like we're getting pretty close to wrapping this game up.
Exquisite furniture for your own.
Do you have
Sorry,
any?
I've nothing
No,
to
yeah, I
offer you at
figured.
present.
We have the fun.
Okay, so I'm looking for a gang outfit. That's fine. I also need a. No, it's hair. Hair.
A perfect choice.
I don't think I could change my hair, per se. This should be good enough, though. So... On the north side of the Finch Cannery in Silverton. Finch and Co. Cannery, okay. Boy, I really don't have a lot of, fast travel points in Silverton, huh? Oh. Well, that would have been more convenient.
Is this familiar to you?
What make you think I can be of any help?
Oh, Top Hat Jones, for sure.
I can't seem to find the boss. Where's Panzer?
I'm not your nanny, you daft muck snipe. I need to get more men to warehouse too now, so quit bothering me, will you?
Okay. So I'll also need to find one near Warehouse 3. Friedrich Panzer is the guy that we're looking for. It's the guy with all the armor. Where's Warehouse 3? Like, I would do this one, but... Ex-military man who lost an eye in battle. Is... Oh, they're literally just numbered warehouses. Ex-military man missing an eye. Near Warehouse 3. You are a woman. Well, what is this?
The paint is fresh. This symbol was drawn recently.
I should ask this guy.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
I would like to help a companion in misfortune, but I know nothing about this.
Oh, I guess there's a road that leads to Warehouse 3, so I should check that first. Oh, yeah, I thought this was blocked, but...
My cross-informer should be
Why
somewhere
do we
around
have to
here.
pay 'em to look
Try
the
not
other
to mess
way?
it up, or you'll blow his
It's
cover.
not like we can't just deal with them.
Who's on the gang payroll? No. No. Coppers. Right. Ooh. They bribed some policemen to turn a blind eye to Warehouse 3. Steph. Gotta be the glass eye. Forger friendly, hostile, drank wine recently. In the middle, I can't seem to be able to spot. Yeah, it's gonna be that guy. And I need to say how much for the fish.
May I ask for your assistance?
Hey, you're a lucky man. I know about this.
The informant wasn't able to reveal Panzer's location to me, though he did tell me that the eels reduced the number of guards at Warehouse 3.
He could have been more helpful, but alright.
Try to see if you know something about a painted eye.
Excuse me, just one question.
Hey, you're a lucky man. I know about this.
Yeah, I sent for a corrupt policeman to look the other way. He oversees the smuggling operation personally. So it should be Warehouse 2, because more men need to get there. I think, at least. I'm gonna make a save here, so if I mess up I can fix it, but my gut says Warehouse 2 is where it's at. Warehouse 2 is north of me. There he is. No? Nope. Further up.
Who the hell is that? Get him!
Don't cry, you'll live.
Oh. Sorry, bud. Did not mean to hurt you to the point of trying to kill you. There we go. Okay, next. That guy.
Don't cry, you'll live.
The snuff's ready.
Okay. 1, 2.
How do you do?
Down. Fuck you.
Take a rest. Give him the pepper snuff.
Whoa. I guess you have one in front as well. That there should be easy.
The snuff's ready.
1 and 2. Pop him.
Don't bother moving.
Give him the pepper snuff.
I don't think that's our guy.
Time to knock this guy out.
Or maybe it is. He definitely has enough armor to be one of
Snuff's ready.
them. Nope, not yet. Oh. Oh, come on. What is this bullshit? What is this bullshit? What is this bullshit? I literally got stun locked. Fucking crap. That's the one downside of these sections in this game.
Who the hell is that? Get him!
Like, honestly, I don't understand people that do try to beat the hideouts with extra modifiers, because it's already so fucking frustrating. I cannot imagine what it would be like to beat this shit without being able to regen health and shit.
Don't give him the pepper snuff. Too simple. You can overcome the brute now. The snuff's ready. Don't cry. You'll give him the pepper snuff. It's all yours now. Go for it. Too
all
simple.
right.
The snuff's ready.
Let me do this because at least this gives me some breathing room.
You've lost.
I'm gonna hurt you.
No more crime. Too simple. Give him the pepper snuff.
I'm coming for you.
Aha.
It's all yours now. Go for it.
I got you, man. I gotcha.
No more crime for you until next month.
Nope. You have been arrested.
Panzer is captured, but alive. Now, to report to Miss Sertle.
Alright, let's get back into our standards. Let's remove this stupid scar. Okay. Newspaper, here we come. Nope. This way. Got it done, miss.
I deduced the location of Friedrich Panzer and was able to apprehend him.
So I heard. What a coup. Congratulations are in order. And a new article in the paper. Perhaps sterling stranger squashes smugglers?
How kind of you. I'm sure with little more thought you will land on the perfect headline.
Huh? With a little more thought, you're no writer, Mr. Holmes. Leave it to someone who knows what sells. Since you're here, Mr. Holmes, how about an interview? Strictly on background? Get to know the real you. Mycroft is rather tight-lipped, as you know.
Information is Mycroft's currency, and he does not disperse it lightly. He will tell you a barefaced lie without hesitation if it advances his cause. As for your request, I'm afraid the real me pales in comparison to your vivid imagination. An interview would do us both a disservice.
Perhaps it's best to let the mystery be. Now, on to other matters. We have another case for you. Are you interested?
Yes.
I'd never hear the end of it from Mycroft if I declined, so please, Miss Sertle, fill me in.
I cannot. Your brother insisted that the contents of this envelope were for your eyes only. I can merely wish you a clear mind and a fleet foot.
Okay. New case. The missing shopkeeper. Missing Angela Dongola. One of our undercover agents has appeared a couple days ago. Your task is to find out what happened to him and, if possible, retrieve the sensitive item he must carry. Missing agent was Leslie leaving his bookshop, which is located in northern Old City at the end of Cedo Street. Short man of Italian origin, stack of books with him with a green hat, tattoo of 7 stars on his right forearm, sensitive items, a book by F.D. It has a red cover. Alright. So, Old City, Cedo Street. Okay. Right here. Easy enough. I'm really enjoying this game, I have to be honest. It's clicking more. Maybe because I'm engaging with more of its side cases than I did previously. But I'm enjoying it. Cedo Street. There's the bookshop.
Bit dusty. Hasn't been touched for a couple of days.
Angela! I've talked with my boys over at the smithy and it's good news. Drop by with your favorite pair and I will work my magic on them. It will be as good as new in no time. Also, go check with the physician and confirm my suspicions. Your back problems may be connected to broken metal inlay in your soles. I recommend you cease to wear them until they've been repaired. Ismail. So, ooh.
You did wear your favorite boots. Such devotion.
Okay. Let's see where he's going.
Angelo's footprints end here, abruptly. Not a good sign.
Oh.
Someone had to stand here for a couple of hours at least. 11 cigarette ends of the same brand. Somebody spent some considerable time here.
His bookmark.
A piece of fabric as a bookmark. An elegant decision.
And a club.
This must have left a grievous wound. A hasty job by an amateur, but Angelo was taken by surprise nevertheless.
Means we are now tracking the blood, I'm guessing. Wait, no, I'm still missing something apparently. Ooh, what am I missing? Got everything here. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to people. Alright, let's wear, Ottoman disguise, I guess. There we go, and big fez, nail fez, and...
Is this familiar to you?
Brother, you're fortunate I know something about this.
One of the local residents saw 2 men in the yard a few nights ago. One man had to support the other since he was barely steady, probably drunk. Went down the stairs to Castle Road in the Old City. Once there, he put the drunk man in a cart near the cobbler's shop and rode off. Yeah, I guess the road this way too. Yes. Okay, we found it. Following it. Up the hill. I'm not shifting out of this perspective. Hold on. The moment we do it is the moment when the cart fucking turns right out of nowhere, so. Yeah, going through this gate. Straight ahead. And I see a car. I guess there's a bunch of cars down here, so. But it looks like it's this card.
Green silk, a bit worn and faded, but still an impressive hat. Someone desperately tried to stop the bleeding. I think I found the place where they took Angela.
Alright, fight? Yeah, of course. Of course it's a fight.
Coming for you. I couldn't miss the party. Oh.
Too simple.
Oh, sorry. There we go.
Don't bother moving. You're lost.
Okay.
Too simple.
Reload.
The snuff's ready.
I don't know if it is because all of these have ended up in
Can overcome the brute now.
shootouts, but yeah.
Don't give him the pepper snuff.
Getting a little less enthusiastic about finishing these off. Snuff him.
I'm coming for you.
Don't bother moving.
Let me do this first.
I couldn't miss the party.
Too simple. Time to knock this guy out. Don't bother moving. The snuff's ready. Take a rest, my friend. It's all yours. Go for it.
Right. Boom.
Coming.
Don't bother. The snuff's ready. Can overcome the brute now.
Alright.
Take a rest. Give him the pepper snuff.
We've done it. And from here, what?
The bandits had as much fun as they could.
That way, maybe? Probably. Or is this the exit? No, this is the exit. Okay. So if that's the exit, the opposite door should be where I'm supposed to go. Or maybe the cell? Yeah, one of the cells for sure. No. No. Nah. Here.
primary instrument of torture. How vicious one must be to have to use it in such a way.
Oh, shit.
Severed finger. No one deserves such cruelty. An engraving inside. Together, always and forever.
Ooh. That is rough.
They were tracking down Angelo. Keys of different shapes and sizes. What could you open with these?
Well, I know one place I would like to open. Oh, cells. Well, I think we found him.
Quite a collection of books, but none of them with FD as the author. They severed his finger while he was still alive.
Ooh.
At last, I found you, Angelo. He sustained a great many injuries.
And all of these people that Mycroft works with. Bummer. Boss trusted you and you idiots failed it. You should have scored a book by now or at least know where it is. It's written by FD with a red cover. He must have hid it somewhere. Find the book, burn everything else. And if you fail, know that you'll burn too.
Mycroft should know about this.
Okay.
Bloodstains all over the mattress. What did you hide, Angelo?
I'm gonna tell you what. A red book by FD. Oh.
Seems like Mycroft will get
Okay.
the book he wanted after all. Do you think it has a coded message inside?
Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky.
I hope so, because if it doesn't, it seems like a waste. Anyways, back to the paper, I guess. Back in my normal outfit. I wish you could favorite outfits. So when I want to pass for an Ottoman or pass for something else, I can at least be like, oh, this is what I want to do. I think there's more to, and stone would matter, but paper.
Ah, the illustrious Mr. Holmes returns no worse for wear. And with a gripping tale to tell, no doubt.
Well, the matter proved rather simple in the end. I'm afraid the details are not for your ears, nor your readers.
How very tantalizing. Your brother asked that I collect your report, and a book if you obtained it.
Here is my report, and Miss Sertle. He will know if you opened it. I also retrieved the book for Mycroft.
Crime and Punishment. Sounds appropriate.
More than you may think.
Uh-huh. How so?
With Mycroft involved, I'm not sure I can say more. I suggest you take this up with him.
After all our time together, this is how the story ends? With a whimper? I thought you were a servant of truth, Mr. Holmes.
We should look at the Pillar of Knives. What was it called? Crime? It can be Crime and Punishment, right? It's gonna be something else. I already forgot what the thing was called. You know what? Whatever. It doesn't even matter. Something went over my head there. I did not quite understand. What crime and punishment was about and all that, but whatever. That's fine. Pillar of Knives. Let's dress as a soldier. Go to the barracks again. Oh, can't access the barracks? The soldiery discuss it amongst themselves. Can I find a... oh, here.
That pillar is...
Can I ask you a question?
I'd help you if I could, but I know nothing.
Yeah, I know, I just need to overhear you instead. That's fine.
That pillar is a
What effect is the pillar having? No. No, it's near the barracks. It's the Tom Dome. Give the order. Some cruel traditions still exist in our modern world. Jack Marja, or blood vengeance, is one of the most notable traditions in Cordona. People avenge their honor and blood in the most barbaric ways imaginable. Each knife in the pillar celebrates a successful revenge. It's frightening. It looks like a shrine of hatred and pain. The worst part is that people can undo the horrific consequences of this tradition and are forced to live with them. So, we have, quite literally, completed all the cases that I have, that I can see. Let me check if there's any more exclamation mark, except for the ones in the house. I don't see anything else. We are just shy of 2 hours, so you know what? Let's actually go back in the house.
I remember returning home with a pair of perfect sticks. We wanted to turn them into training swords.
Oh, that's right. We stood there, frozen, staring at something huge in the main hall.
Huge.
It was a giant aquarium with a living mermaid in it.
Impossible. It must have been something else.
It was the thing that's outside. It's the skeleton of the mermaid.
Oh, of course. That mortifying hoax presently taking up space in our front yard.
Well, fine. Your memory's better than mine. But I'm sure we started examining it immediately. And someone else was around, too.
Who? Mom.
It was my mother. She asked what I thought of the artifact.
You were really concentrating and holding something in your hand.
I inspected it with a magnifying glass and was able to confirm it was made of two different skeletons. The mermaid was a fake.
And so it was time to smash the thing. Your mother took a hammer and...
Slow down, John. That's not how it happened. I remember other people joined us. The workers took the artifact and placed it into the Cabinet of Curiosities. It became part of Mother's collection of fakes. She always said that the truth lies in the details. This mermaid helped me to learn that. Ah yes, my mother's studio. She was an authenticator, and this was her Cabinet of Curiosities.
I never saw the point.
Blanket.
What does it matter if some artifact is real? Wigwam! Oh, that was a joy to build them. Imagining ourselves as wayfarers on the other side of the world.
Dear Mr. Holmes, please accept my deepest gratitude for your recent help with the personal matter. I shudder to think what may have happened were it not for your keen eye and sharp mind. Rest assured, should our paths cross once again, you will be greeted by a grateful friend, His Honor Judge MacDougall.
Dated 24th of April, 1869. Carefully opened.
Mr. Mycroft Holmes, Coronacial writes to inform you that the trial of Dr. Octa Richter in the death of Mrs. Vat Holmes has been assigned to His Honor Judge McDougall. Your application for a closed hearing has been granted. You are hereby informed that the prosecution has called you as a primary witness in the trial of Dr. Richter. You must present yourself at the criminal court of Cordona on the dates listed overleaf. Ooh.
So many calling cards. Mycroft liked to keep useful people at hand. Reliable and driven. I recognize Mycroft's handwriting. Officer Luciano J. Placido.
Wait, Placido. We interacted with somebody like that, right? Oh yeah, he was the chief inspector, the one that went to the bees.
This drawer was always closed. Only Mycroft knew how to open it.
I remember we tried to break it open and spy on him, but alas, had no success. Maybe today's the day. Oh, Sherry.
1852, Bingley, West Yorkshire. This photo caused a lot of fuss. My mother spent some time to prove it was a fake.
Oh, angels.
An archaeological find should be here. It's far better than beneath the old city walls. The so-called mummy of a Persian princess. The defrauders did good work, but missed one small detail. It's the mummy of a man. And this one was brought from a German museum. They claimed it belonged to Vikings. Nonsense, of course. Vikings never had horns on their helmets.
Torn diploma found in the cabinet of curiosities. Someone deliberately ripped it into several pieces. Reassembled and translated, the diploma reads, "On behalf of the board of the University of Geneva, Switzerland, we, rectors of the university, noting that Mr. Otto Richter has undergone the test required by the laws and regulations, confer on him the degree of Doctor of Medicine with the rights and prerogatives so attached."
Clearly, it was deliberately torn. I wonder why someone would do that. The Tulpa, Studies in Tibetan Mentalism. An impressive number of bookmarks. Someone was rather obsessed with this subject.
Otto Richter's personal notes. Mrs. Holmes, a patient of considerable interest, and an ideal test subject to explore some of my theories. I will attempt to repeatedly immerse her in the traumatic situation that precipitated her mental illness. It is my belief that relieving that moment may give her mind a chance to embrace what happened, accept it, and effectively cure itself. I'm confident in my hypothesis and merely need to prove it. In addition, it's fortuitous to be around the broader Holmes family. Perhaps I'll be able to also examine the heredity of psychological traits, be the competencies or disorders. It is already apparent that all family members share an uncommonly high intelligence. It appears that the mother's condition has begun to affect the mind of the youngest boy, Sherlock. While I cannot conduct a proper medical examination due to the protectiveness of the elder sons, it seems that the boy suffers ongoing hallucinations in the form of an imaginary friend, John. Oh, what a jerk. My dear brother, I heard you recently arrived on Cordona. Have you come to see me? I did miss our evening conversations, even when we never agreed on our opinions. Cordona is home to a stunning New York gallery, which I visit every Thursday. Meet me there. Oh, I did not seek Klaus. I left that name behind me. Ooh, Klaus von Richter.
The full plate armour of Sir Robert Swanford. I was told my father won it in a wager.
Armour is armour, but look at his sword. Oh, how badly I wanted to wield the blade. Maybe you take it instead of your pistol.
Another. I'm starting to remember something. Watkinson and Holman, Chapter 1, by Wallace Dioram.
Oh, Mycroft. He always acts so serious, but then reads tripe like this.
John, if I remember correctly, you couldn't put this book down. One of the most ridiculous fakes I ever saw. Its owner insisted it was a polar bear. He thought the white paint on the brown fur wasn't noticeable. Mother said this was among the hunting trophies of a Scottish Viscount.
So he tried to persuade everyone that his forest was inhabited by these beasts. It would have been thrilling if it were...
I guess you don't really get things. Let's do the Master of Unlocking first, because it seems like that is what matters for the challenge.
Ah, the memory comes back. We snuck about watching him.
closed the drawer and went to the hall. We were like two shadows crawling behind him.
The painting on the wall was slightly atilt. He stopped and straightened it. Then he threw some logs into the fire and sat in his armchair to read.
It's as boring now as it was then. I'm sorry, Sherry, but I think that's it.
Wait, John, we never use the fireplace in the mornings. What if... A bit of juniper in the fireplace created a soothing atmosphere. It's the little things, isn't it? I think this is what we're looking for.
Hey!
We made it. So what's there?
Dossiers on the most influential people on Cordona. Mycroft always had a habit of building files on everyone he met. Single malt whiskey, Mycroft's favourite. Gifted by Queen Victoria herself.
Wow. Half a bottle of fine single malt whiskey, Mycroft's favorite drink. Found it locked in the drawer of the desk in a curiosity cabinet alongside a pile of important documents. Remarkably, it seems that the whiskey was a gift of Her Majesty Queen Victoria herself.
Otto Richter. This one is rather thick. Mycroft can be truly dogged in his research.
Otto Richter is 45 years old, born to a respected family in Bern, Switzerland, unmarried, no heirs. Medical practitioner, graduated from the University of Geneva, Switzerland. Graduation was postponed a year due to a minor scandal on one of his placements. Patient died of cholera in 1863, only remaining family was a half-brother, Klaus, aged 35. Present whereabouts of Klaus Richter unknown, less than on Cordona. Alright. We did the things. Let us now remember the sad scene from the childhood.
I used this ladder to look at the top shelf, right? On the day of Mother's breakdown upstairs.
Right you are, Sherry.
Okay, but why?
We heard a noise. I can't recall of exactly what. And we didn't have a great view from behind the statue. Books and papers from the table somehow ended up on the floor. Now it's coming to the surface. I feel it.
Okay, it's probably that. And they were hiding. No, of course not. And the two of them were fighting. Makes sense.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
The first thing must be wrong.
Come on, Sherry. Let's go outside. Wait. Did you hear that? Come here, Sherry.
You call this progress? Charlatan, amateur. I'm not letting you anywhere near my mother again.
So there was a quarrel between them.
It all happened shortly after the incident in Ballard's room on April 9th. Sherry decided to play with artifacts and cabinet curiosities, and of course I went with him. As a result, we became unintentional witnesses to an argument between Mycroft and Otto Richter. Sherlock's brother was angry. He was sure that Dr. Richter has done something dubious to their mother and that it had backfired. He called Otto a charlatan. Oh god, I'm still dressed as a pirate. Never mind.
I heard a noise in the hall. Let's check it out. Sherry, look!
Dear Mr. Holmes, I'm waiting for you at Kurt Mancho's mansion on Turquoise Lane, across from Cordona Abbey, Northern Ransray. Come at once. I'm in convenient coming way. Always your friend, VV. P.S. I sent you the appropriate outfit for this place to avoid any unnecessary complication. I hope it fits.
An invitation that comes with a mask. We can't miss this, Sherry.
So, you know how in the last case, essentially dubious party was at the root of everything? Yeah, we're about to go to one of those. But first let me buy some furniture.
One man's trash.
Take a look, mate. I hope you like what you bought.
Our clothes will be warm.
Anyone else? Yes, some there too, it seems. To go northeast.
Extra, extra! Head in the... Check the front page. You won't regret it.
Refresh my... Enjoy your purchase.
Anything else we can buy? Yeah, some over here too. Boy, I hope I have enough money. I will be pissed if I don't have enough money.
Don't miss
Come.
out on my...
May your purchase be...
Alright, we have restored the Cabinet of Curiosities as well. So let me go back, see what that's about. And that is where we'll end it after that. Because Sacrificial Lamb again is going to be the next, and I would almost say the last big case that we're going to have to face.
Now it looks exactly like it was. What a monstrosity. Where could such a creature even survive?
Okay.
Oh, I remember now. I never liked the way the books were sorted on these shelves.
That you didn't. Your brother often struggled to find his reading materials after our visits.
During time at Stonewood Manor, Sherry and I would regularly visit the Cabinet of Curiosities. Sherlock was sometimes so bored that he'd rearranged all the books in his own particular order. He said it was easier to find the required books this way, but Mycroft never agreed. The last time that Mycroft was unable to find his desired reading material, he excoriated us for an hour and insisted we return to the shelves how they were. Alright. And I've finished the case of the empty house too with that, so... My mother's struggles with mental disease could well be hereditary and affect my mind and rationality. Mycroft did not like the method of Dr. Otto Richter and did not trust him. That's as far as we're going for now. Okay, oh god. This looks absolutely horrendous, but... Turquoise Lane... Across from... the Abbey... Wait, what was it? Turquoise Lane across from Verdona Abbey. Oh, over here. This guy. So I guess I'll go here. South. South is the goal. And let's just leave it here, right? Nothing like leaving it right as you're about to enter a super creepy mansion with a bunch of servants, all with masks. So, thank you for watching. This was Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 on twitch.tv/gameswithnick. If you're watching this on Twitch, make sure to catch my YouTube channel as well, so exclusive content is going live there. One video per week, currently a full playthrough of the original God of War. Whereas if you're watching this on youtube.com/gameswithnick, make sure to come to twitch.tv/gameswithnick, like, subscribe, and follow, hit the bell, all the good stuff. Yeah, so thank you for engaging with my content. Tomorrow afternoon, on Twitch, we will be wrapping up the series, or wrapping up this game, which means we'll probably be wrapping up the series of Frogwares until The Awakened comes out, so that's cool. And if you're watching on YouTube, next episode posted as usual in 1 week, so I hope you'll be there. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.